One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to John O. Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. We're about to kick off to get things underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Texas Tech's offense will take the field first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Gives it on the option. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. And the Red Raiders send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So Houston's offense has its first opportunity of the day. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. You're seeing offense change in college football. One of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
And the big deflection on third down forces a fourth down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and take it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll give it to the back. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Morton. It's complete to the left. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Red Raiders are rolling down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. He'll set up to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Carter. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. That last completion sets him up on second down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Gentry. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. And the Red Raiders come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Grab near the marker, it's Virgil. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Douglas. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. And the try is no good. After the miss, no change in the score.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Looking to pass. It's Wegman. Flips it out on the screen. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's first and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on first down. Nice move to keep running. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And they got the completion, but still looking at a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Dropping back, it's Morton. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. They'll try the run. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions, but sees zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the Houston offense once again. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll run play action. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking for a man. It's Wegman. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on third and long. Throws to the wideout. And wings it incomplete. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. South Carolina steamrolled its way to victory today. They scored off turnovers, they scored on gadget plays, an all-around masterpiece that'll give the folks in Columbia a ton of confidence. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. 4 wideout set, 2-by-2 on 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Morton. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Wide open spaces. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Looking to throw, it's Wegman. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Virgil. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Off play action. That's caught. It's Joyner. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Virgil. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The option look. He'll toss it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that 1st down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Throws to the wideout. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Get as far as you can and then get down. Don't take that hit. And the Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Got it in the middle. It's Sanford. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And it's another 1st and 10 play. They'll go to the ground. He'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Sanford. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Looking for a crease. It's Connors. And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive. The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got it in the middle, it's Broussard. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping up the big play.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And you knew he was going to take a step back because you can't throw the ball for over 80% in the season. Like, that's ridiculous. Last week he was on fire, but this week, man, he's freezing cold. And he's got to find something to get this offense going, but right now just off.
And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. The go-ahead touchdown called back after the flag, and this offense going to have to regroup quickly. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. Got his man on the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Oh, it's blocked. He's going to scoop it up.
Yeah, you saw how they just overloaded the left-hand side that time. They were able to overwhelm the offensive line, get in the backfield, and then get their paws up to block that kick.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The run to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Turning it on. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. On 2nd and 10, a 4-wide-out set, trips right. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Morton. He's got an open man. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29. Makes the catch. It's Eakin. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Running back searching for a hole. Can't get him to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Off the play fake. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to run for it. Plows through the defense. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Virgil. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. And the Red Raiders line it up with a 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Texas pulled out the victory on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there in Austin. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Back to throw, it's Wegman. Caught near the sticks, it's Broussard. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. Makes the grab. It's Sanford. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Caught over the middle. It's Connors. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And he's going to try to return this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And now on second down for this offense. Fights off a defender. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
So backing up with that penalty, and they can feel their own goalpost looming over their shoulder. Off play action on first down. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for space. It's Connors. Nice move there. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Power football with the run. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Here's a heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Houston will be forced to punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. Back to throw, it's Morton. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. Going to the stiff arm to create a little breathing room as he gets it out to the 12. Back to pass on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Douglas. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll do it himself. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Snaps it in the shotgun. Catch in the middle, it's Douglas. Tackled there by the defense. The Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Red Raiders have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab, it's Carter. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Got it, behind the line, it's Carter. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Got a man, it's Joyner. Across the 25, he's got room. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. The Red Raiders moving quickly to the line. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Pocket breaking down. And he slides after picking up the first down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Stone. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Caught in the backfield, it's Virgil. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one third and long. Wants to throw again. Looking for the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Houston offense once again. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Wants to throw. It's Wegman. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Johnson. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
And that is another first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Broussard. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. To the air on first down. Looking to buy time. There he goes. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. That score could have put them within realistic striking distance, but the penalty turns things around, and they'll have to go back to work. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the defense got him at the 27.
A loss of 6 yards on the play. Now, a 4th down. Number 92 on the field goal.
That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll try to start this final period by putting a 3-spot on the board. Might want to muster up that protection. They had one blocked earlier. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Now the lead is down to 11. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Clemson is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 23 over North Carolina. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That's reeled in. It's Eakin. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. And the Red Raiders can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The pull and throw off the RPO. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it to the back on the draw. Nifty little juke, and he's out to the 37 before he's stopped. The Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grabbed behind the line, it's Douglas. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Still on his feet at the 45. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Red Raiders want to crank the tempo. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Rush is on him. The Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To throw, it's Morton. Flips it out in the flat. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Hold.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Red Raiders will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Catch is made at the 15. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. At midfield, he's got room. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Just like that, a huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8.
What a great play call offensively. Taking the shot, you flip the field, and now you better get those red zone play calls ready and dialed up.
Houston has it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. What a costly mistake and big call. They could have been right back in this thing, and now they'll have to try it again. Looking for a man. It's Wegman. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And it's so frustrating when you get in a 1st and goal situation. The next thing you know, you're backed up. You're not even in the red zone anymore. Offenses have to be able to respond. You got to understand, I'm going to get negative plays. What's next? What do I got on the sheet that I know I'm going to call, get this back, and get in the end zone?
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Picked off to stop the threat. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. A quick pass to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll leave it with him. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. The Red Raiders lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. On 1st down from their own 22. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Douglas. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Red Raiders are on the move. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Virgil. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw. It's Morton. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Now the play fake. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Red Raiders will call on their punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's York. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And the Cougars come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air. It's Wegman. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing.
Going for it all. Touchdown, Houston. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense. Going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field and getting the big touchdown.
They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal late. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
That keeps the score. Texas Tech 17, Houston 12.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. And these guys come out feeling some game pressure. Things have tightened up, and they punted it last time they had it. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Eakin. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the ball was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's sort this one out. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Red Raiders line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The eyes now turn to the defense to see whether they can keep this lead intact late in the 4th.
This has got to be frustrating if you're the offensive coordinator, because you've had receivers open down the field, just haven't had time to get them the football. This defense doing an outstanding job with their pass rush.
That pass is incomplete. The defense will try to hold up one more time. Under 2 minutes to go. Scanning the field, it's Wegman. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Immediately fires to the middle. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they... And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Houston! Hello! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And how about this QB coming up clutch in a big moment? Gotta have it. Dreamed about it your whole life. He puts the ball on the money. They make the catch, take the lead with seconds remaining on the clock.
Up by one, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. Trying to bully their way in. He'll be stopped short. Still a one-point game here in the fourth. They had hoped to push this edge out to a field goal, but they were denied. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Back to pass, it's Morton. Pulls it in, it's Virgil. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. He wants a big play here late. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.